All right, let's now talk about solving problems with discount. So once again, these are real world situations that can actually happen. So we want to know what our cost would be in scenarios like this. All right, so this says you purchase a number one combo and your total comes out to $8.63 after tax. So tax is already applied. Your friend is working and gives you an employee discount of 40%. What is your new total after the discount is applied? All right, so we know when we're solving problems with percents that we have a few strategies. My personal favorite that I always recommend to you guys is just turning the percent into a decimal and then from there deciding if you need to multiply or divide. We know we multiply when we are finding a part and we know we divide when we're trying to find a whole, right? So in this case, we're trying to find 40%, therefore, so we can discount that, we can subtract it from our original cost. So we're finding a part. So we know we would use multiplication. So what do we multiply? We multiply our original value, so the $8.63. And we're going to multiply it by 40% as a decimal. So we talk about how do we turn a percent into a decimal? Well, the really simple way is just move the decimal place 2 times to the left. So that would be 0.40 or 0.4. And then the way that we understand this with logic is because we know percents are always out of 100. So we know that 40 out of 100, if you divided that on your calculator, you would get the same thing, 0.4 or 0.40, which is the same. I'm going to represent it as 0.40 just so you guys see the connection. And then all we do now is on our calculator, we just simply multiply that. So I'm going to do 863 times 0.4 equals, and I get 3.452. Now we're going to leave that as it is for now because at the very end it's going to tell you to round to the nearest hundredth. But right now we're going to leave it as it is because we want to make sure we have the exact value. So this is the discount, but we weren't asked to find the discount. We were asked the new total after the discount. So that means we're going to have to subtract our discount from our original value. So we have 863 again. We are going to subtract 345.2. I know we wouldn't typically see money like that, but remember we're going to be asked to round at the very end. So I'm going to do 8.63 minus 3.452. Remember, guys, use your calculators to help you out here. In real life, you would use your calculator, right? So we get 5.178. All right, and this is when we get asked to round because let's make it realistic. We're talking about money here, so you're not going to pay $5.17.8. There's no such thing, right? So we would have to round. Remember, I talk about the tenths place, hundredths place, and thousandths place. Tenths place, hundredths place, and thousandths place. And we round to the nearest hundredth because we only want 2 decimal places. That means we reference the value to the right, which is the one in the thousandths. And remember, 5 or above tells us to round up, and 4 or below tells us to stay. All right, so in this case, it's an 8. That means we're going to round that hundredths place up by 1. So that means our final answer is going to be $5.18 because the 8 tells us to round up. Remember, that goes away. We just round up the hundredths. Therefore, our answer is $5.18. All right, there you are. Hope that helps.